Welcome back to another video. Today we are at Epcot. We're going to do a little bit of pin trading at the new pin trading location, and then we're hopefully going to head over to Coronado Springs. There is a pin trading event today that we do not have tickets to, but we heard that you can possibly pin trade in the lobby of the hotel like a wild animal. So we're going to try to do that. Come along. Hopefully we find some good pins today. So here's how our traders are today. My books are looking a little bare. My wife's looking a little better. She looks better in general though. But yeah, that's what we're working with. So I didn't show you very up close what I've got. All right, let's see what we can move today.
So I'm gonna take the Pooh slippers. For the, which one was it?
That one or that one?
Up to you. You prefer this one?
I think I prefer salmon.
So we're going to trade for Kronk and Yzma for my Lizzie McGuire pin.
Unfortunately, I didn't get a clip while I was trading, but I traded away my Disneyland Snow White 25 years of pin trading pin. Looks like this pin, but obviously not that pin. For this Jessica and Roger Rabbit Pirates of the Caribbean pin, which is such a cool pin. I don't know what year this came out, but it's got the look of an older pin. That's sweet. All right, we're trading Tiana for 2025 Winnie the Pooh. These are kind of cool, the Starbucks ones. Those are neat.
When that's from.
Yeah, when did these come out, do you know?
They're from like 2 years ago.
Really? Okay.
Oh, so it's not the first time they've done this.
Would you be open to just one for one? I like the Sorcerer Mickey a lot.
I would do that one.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, that works. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Nice to meet you.
Okay, I'm trading our Stitch film for Tigger. Thank you.
Alright, we're trading away these guys for this guy.
Cruise control. I like that.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Taking these guys, and she's gonna take them. Thank you.
Alright, we traded our Pirates headband for this Father's Day 2024 Emperor's New Groove pin. Alright, so we are leaving Epcot. We're on our way over to Coronado. We're going to take a bus. So it's about 4:15 now. Hopefully we get there before the event ends. Because the buses are kind of slow sometimes, but we'll get there eventually. I'm sure there'll be some pin traders set up, but I'm excited. This will be our first Disney sanctioned pin event, so I think it'll be good. Well, I should have clarified. We're going to trade in the lobby. We don't have tickets, so this will be our first Disney sanctioned pin event that we're not actually going into, if that makes sense. We made it. The only problem is it is tomorrow. The event's over. No, I'm just kidding. But that bus ride was wild. This resort has 7 bus stops just here. So it took a minute, but we're here. It is a massive resort. I don't really know where to go. So we're going to head into the lobby and see what's going on. See if there's some pins in there maybe. Let's find out. All right, we're walking this endless hallway to, I think, get to the convention center. The lobby, nothing was going on, so I didn't show you. It was beautiful, though. This is our first time at Coronado Springs, and it is a gorgeous resort. There's the spring itself right there. It's huge, and it's very pretty. I'll let you know where this tunnel takes us to. I think it'll be the convention center. Oh, I see the end. I see light at the end of the tunnel. Also, I do know that it's a hallway, not a tunnel. It's just a joke. All right, we are on our way to the convention center. Maybe this is it. I don't know. There's nobody here. There's nothing happening. Obviously, it's an hour and a half until the event starts. We have seen a couple pin traders set up on our trek to get here. But so far, we're just walking. We're just like Forrest Gump. We just decided one day to go walking. And also it's very quiet in here, so sorry if I'm whispering, but I don't want to yell. That's the update. We've turned a corner, literally and figuratively. We found humans. We just took the long way, I think. But yeah, let's see what's going on. All right, this is the line to get in. An hour and 15, 20-ish minutes before it starts. It is pretty busy, and I wish we were getting in this line.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
This was our first look at some of the new pins that came out at the event. So there's the trash can set, and then there's they're not allowed to say Jack in the Box, but a Jack in the Box set. These guys were so nice for showing us their pins. These two guys for Winnie the Pooh. So massive.
I said the same thing. They showed up and went, okay.
All right, we're trading for this guy, and we're trading Mr. Toad.
And get a bunch of smalls from
There's some cars.
I said we would have brought some smalls. Oh, yeah.
I would have too, but they said that. Oh my goodness, the nice cars.
Super cute.
All right, dude. We'll see you later.
You have some awesome pins.
I got these 2 books, this book, and then these are like over 100.
I have a question. Do you happen to have like the supporting cast of Emperor's New Groove?
I do, but not with me.
Oh, okay. I can't find that one anywhere.
No more? You sold it?
Which one?
The Emperor's New Groove supporting cast. You sold it?
I don't remember seeing it.
Okay, then it must not be with us anymore.
That one's super cute. Ooh, look at Lady and the Tramp.
So we are unworthy to set up here because we've seen some incredible pins, but we're going to do it anyway. You never know what could happen. We've got a couple decent pins to trade, but made some trades so far. Hopefully we'll make some more. The event hasn't started yet. I think it's about 30 minutes out. And yeah, things are going good.
Okay, we're trading our Stitch for Daisy and Minnie.
Here we traded Rapunzel and I think this Beauty and the Beast pin for Edgar. All right, we're trading our Japan pin for Hades.
Would you trade for the Marie?
Yeah.
I collect Marie, so that would be perfect.
Okay, that's a cool Marie.
For this one, right? Awesome. Thank you. So, trading the Marie for the Genie musical now. Thank you so much for the trade.
We've been set up for, it feels like a couple hours, probably actually an hour. It's been fun, but a little slow for me. My wife is killing it. But here's how it's looking now. Everybody is in there doing whatever fun stuff that they're doing that we're not doing. But we're having fun. We're making trades. We're trading these guys for these guys.
We're trading our Scar for the Ursula.
Talk about a roller coaster of emotions. So we decided that we were going to pack it up. It had died down pretty much completely. But before we left, my wife wanted to sneak past the barrier. Not really. There was like one of those rope things set up. She wanted to sneak past the barrier, though, for dramatic effect and go peek into what was going on in the room over here. So she got to see behind the veil a little bit. And she actually ended up asking a cast member if there was any way they would sell us a ticket, even though this event is completely sold out and even though the wait list is completely maxed out. And the cast member said, let me go ask my boss. And then her boss said, let me go ask my boss. So we were waiting, hoping. It seemed like maybe it was going to happen, but no. Didn't let us in. It's fair. With that, we are heading out. It is late. It's probably like 8 o'clock now almost. So we were there for a while. But I don't know. Got some thoughts on that. So, am I sad that we couldn't go in? Yes, I think so. But do I fully understand what that even was? No, not really. So I think it was $40 per person. to go into the event, so that would have been $80 for the both of us. And I don't really know what the event got you other than the opportunity to purchase new pins that dropped today. But as far as I understand, those pins are going to drop in the parks sometime soon. Could be tomorrow, maybe next week. So I don't know if $40 just to buy pins a week early on its own is worth it. My wife, as you saw, she crept back behind the barrier to get the inside scoop, and she said they were just pin trading in there. We were pin trading in the hallway for not $40. So if it was just the right to buy pins, a preview of pins that will come out soon that immediately went on social media. Of course, people in there took photos, posted them on social media. We've seen them by now. You've seen them by now. I don't really know that it's worth $80 just for that. I am jealous that we didn't get to buy the new pins, but buy them in the future. So I don't know. We had fun pin trading in the hallway, sitting on the ground like some wild animals, and I don't feel like we really missed out, but those are my thoughts. Maybe I'm missing something. There's a good chance I am missing something, but as of now, that's how I'm feeling. But I'm going to show you everything that we traded for today as soon as we get home. It's getting late. It's starting to rain. We're going to grab some dinner, and I'll keep you posted. We are home now. It was a long but good day, full of pin trading, sort of, highs and lows. It was fast and slow sometimes, but overall, a really, really great day. I'm going to show you everything we traded for here in just a sec, but first, just a couple more thoughts on the pin event, some things that I, on the drive home, was thinking about that I didn't mention. Number one, even if you don't get tickets to an event like this, I think it's definitely worth attending. Especially before the event started, there was tons of pin trading happening in the halls and in the just all over the place. So definitely come out and check it out, even if you don't have tickets. I would say even no matter where you're at in pin trading, come check it out because there's people who had like just a handful of pins that were there pin trading. And of course, there were people who had $5 million worth of pins there pin trading as well. So all across the spectrum, there were pin traders there, all having a good time. So definitely it's worth checking out. And then secondly, probably a big hypocrite because I will say next time I would like to, there's just something about knowing there's people in a room behind you having fun and you're not in there. Makes you kind of sad. So on June 12th, when tickets come out to the next pin night, which is sometime in September, we're going to try to get tickets, of course. I think, I'm going to have to double check. I just looked it up really quick. I think they're $40 per person. I do think that's a little much for what you get, or I should say the lack of what you get. But, I mean, come on. If I can get tickets, of course, whatever Disney wants to sell, we're buying. And then the only other little bit of news I wanted to talk about was the new, I guess, second wave of the Hidden Mickey series that was announced. Phase 2, Phase B, whatever, it's been called everything. Those look pretty cool. I will say, I think Disneyland won this one. They usually do seem to get better stuff. Maybe it's just because we don't live there and whatever you can't have is always better, you know. But I do think they have better pins. There's a couple, though, in the Disney World set that look cool, especially the D's. That's the only set I really think I'm going to try to collect. I really like the Tramp one, the Stitch one, and I think there's a couple more in there that look pretty cool. But yeah, not bad. Pretty cool stuff coming out. Probably in the fall. No date was announced along with this, but the people are speculating in the fall, and I trust them. Starting off with some pins we did not get at the event. We came home to some pretty cool pin mail. These guys finally showed up. I think it took like a long time, longer than I expected for them to show up. The UPS tracking didn't update for like 5 days. I was kind of starting to think they might have got lost, but we got the Space Mountain Windows of Attraction pin. Pretty sweet. It kind of up close looks a little raggedy, but overall, pretty sweet pin. And then for what we traded for today, my wife beat me for once. Usually I'm the one who gets more pins, but she got a few more than me today. So starting off with her stuff, up at the top, we found this really cool limited edition 300 Edgar pin. Edgar is the villain from Aristocats. I don't know why this pin is not like, I looked it up, the value is like around $30, but limited edition 300. I would have thought it would have been a little bit more, but either way, Sweet pin. He's got all the cats in there, you know. This is him stealing them, sending them to Timbuktu. And then we got this Kronk and Yzma pin, which pretty common. We see it all the time for sale in the parks, but haven't bought it yet, so that worked out. We, of course, got this sparkly Marie, which we actually happened to see on like 3 or 4 boards. Never seen this pin before. And then we saw it on like 3 or 4 people's boards, so that's just funny how that kind of works. Another Marie. I think this was the second to last pin she needed in the Winnie the Pooh set that's out currently. I think the only other one she's missing is the other Tigger, I believe. And then a couple more Winnie the Poohs here. And probably the belle of the ball for her was this Loungefly Winnie the Pooh pin that opens. How cool is that? There's a little story in there. Super cool. This one was valued at $25, the person we traded with said. And I believe him. That's a cool pin. And then my traders for today, kind of sad, really. A couple cars, though. And you never see cars, so I'll take it. This one I have seen a couple times just on boards or whatever. This one I have not seen. I don't know if it's a limited edition. Let me check. Maybe it'll say. Let's see. 30th anniversary. It came out in 2017. But of what? The Disney Store? Oh, so was I even showing you? Sorry. I don't even know if I was showing it to you that whole time. But 30th anniversary, I think, of the Disney Store? I'm not sure. Either way, cool pin. And then a couple others here. I got this Nana, I think is how you say it. The dog from Peter Pan in a little nightie there. That's pretty cute. Got Hades, slowly building my Hades collection. I got this, my wife traded this one, traded for this one for me. She's the best for that. But this Mickey Pirate pin. And then maybe the one I'm most excited about, this one. Georgette, I think. Georgina? Something. It's the poodle from Oliver and Company, I'm fairly certain. But I'm excited about it because I think this is the last dog I needed in the dogs mystery packs that are out. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool, but that's it. I will say for 8 hours worth of pin trading, not a crazy haul we got here. Obviously, we did more trades than just these, but a lot of them are like, you know, 2025 for 2025 or set piece for set piece. So, you know, those don't really count because they're like a net zero kind of thing, but here's all our keepers. All right, that's the video. All in all, it was a fantastic day. Thank you so much for coming along with us, and I'll see you in the next one.